Oh, so good. All right, you know what else is so good? The best bets
of the day
with Joey B and the Welsh. Make sure you are placing your wagers over at bet365. Use that promo code leading off. Bet $5, get 150 in bonus bets when you do. 18 or over in Kentucky. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. Terms and conditions apply. Welsh, I'm going to go against a strong trend today. Sometimes you got to look in the face of danger and just spit right in its face. Sometimes you got to say, I don't care if the Milwaukee Brewers have scored more runs than anybody else in the last 7 days. I don't care if the Brewers are 8 out of their last 10. I like the Phillies today. -1.5 on the run line, plus money, plus 104. Zach Wheeler and his 2 ERA are on the mound. I just checked MLB.com. They still don't tell you who's starting right now for the Milwaukee Brewers.
I think it's Bryce Wilson is what I've been
Wilson
seeing.
Finally getting the nod? So
that's what I've been seeing.
Look, I know the Brewers have been great, but momentum's only as good as the next day's starting pitcher. And Zach Wheeler is the next day's starting pitcher today for the Milwaukee Brewers to look at and try to hit off of. And I know this like Yelich has some decent numbers off him in his career. I don't care. Wheeler's been unbelievable. A sub 2.5 ERA. You're getting plus money on the 1.5 run line. I think the Phillies can take care of business here today. Give me Detroit on the money line, -115 with Skubal on the mound against the Texas Rangers. Again, it's a formidable Rangers lineup. I'm investing in the good pitchers today. That's the theme of Joey Bets today. And of course, Welsh's favorite guy, Tyler McGill, over 4.5 strikeouts. That's where I'm going today. -130, so the juice is a lot, but it's a small number. His strikeout numbers last 2 games have been over 7 each. I think it's a good opportunity against the Washington Nationals today. Parlay of the day, Welsh, I could not find anything in the same game that I really was in on today on the slate. So instead, I just went for some easy money lines. Give me the Phillies on the money line, -210. The Tigers, as I mentioned before, -116. And the Houston Astros with Verlander on the mound at -172. You put those 3 things together, you get 3-1 if the Phillies, Tigers, and Astros all get W's. Those, my friends, are my bets of the day. Welsh, what do you have for the people?
Alrighty, well, you mentioned Tyler McGill. I am going to back you on that. Yeah. I'm going to go with the Mets through the first 5. Yes, Welsh first 5. Money line, even money, +100. McGill has been pretty dominant. We've seen Abrams out of that Nationals lineup. It's hard to back the Nationals. Mets are scoring more in general. McGill has just been really dominant. So I really like the odds on the +100 or even money through the first 5. Essentially, in this case, not backing their bullpen, which is disastrous. Thank you, Ketel Marte. So I'm just going with the starter. That's what the first 5 is all about, backing the starter here, and hopefully the offense getting some run support. So that's one of my favorites of the day. I'm also going to be backing the Arizona Diamondbacks through the first 5 on their money line, -120. Ryan Nelson, I'm not the biggest fan of, but they've got undecided pitcher currently going on in San Francisco. I saw the name. I think it's Spencer Howard they might be throwing out. Offense is kind of red hot with the Diamondbacks right now. Mm-hmm. Ryan Nelson has shown some good signs. His last start, it wasn't, but he's shown some signs earlier this year and pitched 2 innings against the Giants, giving up no earned run. So Arizona first 5, just the money line, -120, really good odds. And then finally, Matt Waldron and the San Diego Padres. Yes, all the Padres injuries. It's not necessarily on the offensive side. I'm going to back them on the run line, -1.5, which is big plus money. The Angels just not good. Tyler Anderson, fine. Waldron, been dominant. Offense for the Padres, going to get going. Going to win by 2 runs, -1.5 plus money. 2 of my 3 plays, technically plus money plays. But those are my 3 for the best bets of the day. Want to get a hot June going. I'm ready.
And look, coming off a hot May, I told you I'm up 80 on the ROI. That's where you want to be. It's all about the ROI. The winning percentage, whatever. It's the ROI that matters. If you want to follow us again, do it over at bettingpros.com/Joe/Welsh. It was a good week for me last week. Got a perfect day one day. Things are turning a little bit. Let's go. Let's keep pushing it forward. Download the Betting Pros app to start betting smarter, not harder. Those are the best bets of the day, brought to you by Bet365.